out here being afraid of your friends.
That's a true. Kuna vitu hata si bonari, it's a principle. Kuna vitu zenye mimi venye nimelelewa.
So there's a thin line between boundary and
a principle. Kuna vitu zenye mimi nimelelewa hivi, and this is the way I behave, and if you do this, I'm sorry. Like we are not hatuko similar. Like when I believe in this, it's okay. Tunaweza kuwa acquaintances. Does your partner apply kwa hiyo bracket ya don't share? Kama nimekwambia it's between me and you.
Yours is being used but you're overworking it. Relax, there's brain damage.
What is your red flag? What are how are you trying to navigate kuiacha hiyo, because I know everyone has a red flag and a bebanga. So what is it? How are you handling it? Have you managed to move past that red flag?
It's getting
deep.
Go get yourself.
You're still in
resident guest.
I didn't sign up for this.
This was not part of the document. Amenifanya nijinga.
But then it's good to self-reflect.
Tujiangalie. Tuko babaya hata kuliko jana.
Kufa halisiki dawa. Tuko kwa tita tunajiangalia.
Reflect.
Take a minute and reflect on the choices that you have been making.
Welcome to Lifecast with Velma, where we live the life and you know the vibe. We definitely gonna
talk about it.
So if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Lifecast with Velma, and today we are talking a very interesting topic. We're gonna be talking about green flags and red flags in friendship. So stay tuned and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And before we start this whole set, I would love to appreciate my girlies for honoring my invite again and again. These girls are the best, y'all. Let us start with a brief introduction from my left.
So hi guys, it's Zisa here, Match Baby. So I hope you would lock in. This is going to be a very interactive and informative, and we'll get to learn each other's perspective type of content. So like, subscribe, share, comment.
Amen. Thank you.
Hi guys, Sifuna here for the 5th, 4th, 3rd time. Watch previous episodes to see me. The topic today is going to be very interesting. I got my nails done for this. Green flags over here. Tune in, you will love it here, I promise.
Thank you.
Hi guys, it's your resident guest here, Vanessa again. As you've heard, the topic today will be about green flags and red flags, and here we love friendships. So that's why we are here today, and as you can see, we are 4 ladies and we are really, really good friends of each other. So dive in. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe.
Hit that button, guys. What are you waiting for?
Lock in.
So we chose this particular episode because friendship means a lot to us. We've actually been friends for about 2 years and we haven't had a major fallback. That is why this particular topic means a lot to us, because besides from being friends in this group, we all have other dynamics in our other friendships, So that is why we really want to talk about this particular topic. So to start this off, we want to start with the red flags, of course. And I'm going to start from my far right.
Resident guest.
That is the camera.
She's a pro.
Anyway, before we start this, I want to start with let me pose a question to the ladies. And I can start with, what does friendship mean to you as a person? What is friendship?
What is friendship?
Yeah, just give us a dive into what does friendship mean to you? So, from my immediate, what is it?
can tell by the voice, guys.
So
anyway, okay, friendship means everything to me because I feel like apart from family, friendship is like the next win, and sometimes even friendship surpasses family because there's some things you can share with friends that you can't share with family. So friendship is everything to me, and I like to immerse myself fully when I get to meet someone and then we create like a bond or like it's one of the strongest bonds. So I like to take my time. I actually put my after 2 family at home. Friendship next. So if you wanna date me, utakuwa number 3. So friendship is very important and it means everything because we are human beings and we need to be able to live in a society where you feel loved, you feel appreciated, and friendship has given us that
platform.
Yes. So yeah.
So for me, I'd say friendship is the family we get to choose.
Yes.
Unlike her, sisters by choice, sisters by blood.
Friendship
by choice. So si kama blood ati nimezaliwa na yeye by force, by fire, I can't do anything to change. But to me, friendship is your tribe. Something you get to choose by association. I can't choose for myself red flags. That is why I'm taking this so importantly. I can choose maybe friends. The way we have different friend groups, we all have maybe nikikuwa na hii nitaendea huyu rafiki nikikuwa na hii. So that's why I carry friendship with utmost importance. You get to choose who you want to be your friend.
So for me, friendship is for context. For us, for the 4 of us, we knew each other before, but we came closer due to the aspect of a certain. We were brought closer by a certain aspect in life. So for me, friendship is like the little heaven that we make here on earth because it fills us with happiness. So if like this is one of the points where God gives us the opportunity to create our happiness on earth. And how do you create that? By finding the people, the tribe, the people with the same thought process. You get to experience people outside family. You get to experience people's lives, and that is what dynamics of friendship is all about. Learning from people and getting to experience their lives through their own lenses.
Okay, so thank you, ladies. I can relate and agree with all your points when it comes to friendships. I also will say, for me, I will use what is this in English? Are there adjectives or adverbs? Yeah, but me can say for me, when I think about friendship, the first thing that comes to my mind is fun, love, good memories. So that's how I will summarize to me what friendship means. Na venye mnajua mimi nakwanga mtu wa challenges na masali, so usione kama taking the role of being a host.
Before you ask your question, I think hapo ndio mtu ana differentiating between friends and acquaintances.
Yes.
Because this is my friend, this is my acquaintance, this is my colleague. I feel like with friends, vile nilikuwa nasema you choose. Acquaintance ni kama tu someone I know.
So you should also know how to differentiate. It's not this is my friend, but it's an acquaintance in real sense. This is my colleague. Like, call people out as they are. This is my friend, this is my colleague, this is my former colleague, but not like this is my friend and it's not your friend.
Yes. And utilize the comment section. Who is a friend to you?
Unakumbuka zile insha za primary? Andika insha
rafiki umpenda.
Lakini for real, kuna time hata tulikuwa tunaandika rafiki wangu wa 30 ni tusi. Like a cat. The cat.
Yeah.
See, we used to do that. Sort of friendship can be
but for this context, it's 2 months.
Okay, so based on the topic, which I'm going to discuss about the red flags to look on when you get a friend, and also the green flags, I think it's important for our viewers to know the dynamics of our friendship.
Yeah.
Either one of us can speak for us, or each one can give us a dive into their snippets of our dynamic, like who are we, what brings us closer, how we work, like just like let's just need to give people some context. Then now we dive into the topic.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyone is free to start.
It's
I will pick someone. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe I'll start. Okay, as Disa said, we became friends because of one aspect in our life. Like we found ourselves in a group, and the group has over 320 people, but kuna tu venye we found ourselves being close to each other, because wanasemanga finding your tribe and nini. So with this friendship, I feel like I've experienced a lot of green flags, like green flags that I've not experienced before, because by the way, guys, we are not in the same age group.
Like all over.
That's why we are everywhere, and we always after to divide. Like okay, we are in the same age group, they're in the same age group, but we've never had that issue. Yeah, they are younger, so we can say. What I like is we gel. We gel in a way, and we learn from each other. We are from different generations, and we were in our generation we are more reserved, more we don't speak out more. But with your generation, you are all out and you are yappers. You name it and you're yappers. Certified yappers. But I like the fact that you guys put us on our toes. Like I can learn new things from you guys. Like you can consult us in certain things. And to mature, maturity has nothing to do with age, guys. There's no, so kumekuwa na green flags because we kinda are the same people. Like it's we found our own tribe and we gel. We kinda just complement each other, and it's working for us. 2 years down the line, no fallout, no. Akuja kwa na any big fights. I said, now I'm not talking to so and so. It's just been fun and vibes and serious talk sometimes and tears and here and there, but it's been all good. So that's what I can say. Like this friendship the dynamic is different, but we gel. Yes.
So picking up from So picking up from Sifuna, honestly, I'd love to bring the age factor in everything. I feel like age has had has had a major role to play in our friend groups. Because I was asking myself, that's as Sifuna was saying, we have divided ourselves. So to pose a question to me and Zisa, do you think if we were the same age group, will it work? And do you think it will be the same friend group, will it work? Okay, that is good for thought. Fikiria kwa akili ukiguza utaongea. But as much as I feel age group iko na factor to play, as much as sisi tuko work and all that, as much as we look up to them because experience is the best teacher. Kenya pia natufanyanga our relationship to work, I feel like we are just girls. We are girls. As much as pia wao wako older, tunapanga hiyo leverage they can go through things and they can share. And as much as us we are younger, hawachukulia hiyo ni utoto. I feel like
hawezi tuambia kitu.
So I feel like what makes our relationship to work, tunajichukulia as we are girls and we go through similar things. Age is, as Sifuna said, age is maturity, and whatever us as our age group we go through and all of them, isike kama ni it's about this age group because wao walipitia and us we are going, so that has been a major factor in that trajectory of our friendship.
Our friendship, first and foremost, it's centered around God. Hapo ndio tulipatana kwanza.
Choir, guys, tunaimba choir. For those who are asking.
So our friendship is surrounded, like God is at the center of it. Alafu, one thing about each and every one of us, we've never, okay, maybe I can speak from my point of view. I've never felt that I'd be judged because ati sasa ndio mtoto sasa anafanya nini ama sifua Vanessa sidhani najua
ni mkubwa
you need to passing through this ati you need to respect there's no inaitangwaje hiyo kitu inaitangwaje hiyo hakunanga hiyo bashi because of because all of us we are in the same level. We've gone through life, they've gone through life, we are going through life. We get to learn from them, we get to learn from us. And we just go.
That is
Things to do with life throws things to us. We manage to get out of it. We manage to advise each other. We manage to have fun together. We manage to setbacks. Kuna kama zile setbacks za you know, people will never understand because as you had said, we came from a large group. Like we are from a large group, but we found ourselves. Now people won't understand because they're like, why them, not evil? But it's just things happen.
Things happen.
Connections, ties. Hizo
Zilishikana.
Mawaya.
I think tunaelewana.
It was not just finding your tribe in a large group of people.
Female friendships are so hard,
Crazy.
but yeah,
For
so
me,
crazy.
I can say our friendship was timely. Yes, for me at that point of my life. Because at that point, before I met you guys, I think my only friend was Velma, like a physical now friend.
Who is there?
Whether I like it or not. Yeah, she likes it or like, okay, we are stuck together and everything, but now I got to meet you guys and like I was so glad by the way. Then funny thing is I knew Zisa from before, but she was Velma's friend.
Not your friend.
She wasn't my friend.
Hata tujaipatana. Mimi na feel like ni kanisani tu.
Because I used to come home.
Yeah.
But tulikuwa tunakusalimia like but now at least I can say we have grown to have a relationship of our own. With Sifu, I used to feel like we were so similar. Like I used even to ask people like, what do you think? Acha sura, what
Kama jana na waitanisha, huyu unamuita Sifu, unamuita Vanessa. With this miaka of mine, how do I?
So with me, at a point, you can this friendship work? Because I felt like we are literally
one and the same people.
One and the same.
It's like you're looking in a mirror.
Yeah. So I was
It's
like,
like you're me.
how will this work? But it has worked. Yeah.
And it's been the best.
It has been the best. Like hatujai kuwa na any issue. I know like you viewers will say like wako honeymoon stage, but I don't think
In 2 years honeymoon stage.
so far. Like with girls fallout really the
Happen
first
very
6
fast.
months, they happen so
Yeah.
fast.
They happen so fast.
But we have never stepped on
Each other's
toes. So me, I'm so glad to meet you, ladies. It's been a good journey.
To be honest.
Tissue.
And we've done so much. We've done so much.
Yeah,
in a small
yeah.
In a small
time.
amount of time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's been real. Anyway, so our topic today was red flags and green flags. Can we just say what is a red flag? What is a green flag? In case someone had dreamed to ajui colors. Like we read but anaona ni orange. Yeah, so what does red, like really red, mean to you and stand for, and what does green mean to you then? So that when you dive into, people can really get what we're talking about today.
For me, I'd say traffic lights. Red stop, green go. It's as simple as that. As much as kuna vitu unaonanga ni red flag na pinky, unaona maroon,
but deep down unajua ni red.
Deep down unajua ni red.
Deep down unajua ni red.
Na pia kuna vitu maybe ni green, but this is not for you. Wewe umezoea red flags mingi hadi green.
Una avoid
Are you like
like
God? Uko serious ni yangu?
So what you're saying is red is like caution,
danger, stop.
ahead.
Then green is like
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Thank you. This is for you.
It's as direct as that actually.
Okay, so we are all in the same
We are all in the same page.
Lakini najifanya
Unajifanya uoni, unajifanya ni ukweli. Because unasema deep down you know that's a red flag.
Deep down you know that's a red
Yeah,
flag.
true. A red flag is basically something that you wouldn't do to someone else. Why are you doing it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, as you have heard from the ladies, red is danger. Stop
there.
Don't engage.
Withdraw.
Disengage. And green is like the road is clear.
Go ahead.
Move and all that stuff. So for us, red is red, green is green. So on to my first point. Is like one of the red flags is jealousy. I think jealousy is the mother of all red
All red flags.
It is
In whatever relationship.
yeah, in whatever relationship, jealousy is the mother. So like jealousy is my first red flag, but I could just on the ladies briefly could just say an example of when you felt a friend was jealous. That just a short name to bring out what that jealousy. Jealousy could also be in a form of strong competition. So just give us a dive into what you've experienced when you necessarily this friend was jealous. Because beside us, you had other friends, or you still have other friends. So just give us a snippet to understand what is jealousy. Also, jealousy can mean different things to different people. So give us an insight of yourself. What is jealousy? How have you experienced jealousy firsthand?
Anyway, to me, because sometimes you know when something good happens to you, it could be a new job, it could be a new relationship, it could be nimepata pesa yenye sikuwa nimetegemea, but sometimes when you get those good news you wanna share. Of course you share with your closest. That's the first. So tachukua simu, I was like, hey, by the way niko. So either I will post something and I'll be like, this is my first video, or this is, and then the response yenye unapata will tell you, is this really supportive? So unapata nimekucall, nimekwambia, hey, by the way, I've gotten this new job, then this person like, okay. Sawa. Nitakucall ama we'll talk, all good for you, ama something like that. Like your response already shows me you're not excited. You're not excited for me. So I'm like, is it that you don't want me to get this? Is it that? So your reaction to my successes shows me where you are. Are you supportive? Are you happy? Are you frustrated that I got it? So yeah, I think that to me shows the jealousy in us.
As much as I would love to comment, I think this, from what Sifu has commented, this brings another question in my mind, again, which I would love to pose. So basically, do you think when friends go silent during your winning season, it's part of jealousy, or is it that they are also going through things? Ama tu kuna wale friends wenye, whenever you win, misioni like, as in kuna tu wale friends, like, they will never usually appreciate you. Like constantly when you're winning, atakuwa tu silent. They will never tukombe, Sifu ni mwana, your work ulipata kazi. They always go silent during your winning season. But in case mtu akuwa napitia through something, would you acknowledge that in it season I napitia, or no matter what your friend goes through, will you appreciate the fact that yes, you're going through something, but after all, you're my friend. Acknowledge acknowledge my wins. What do you think about your dynamic?
They think you should acknowledge
Hata kama ni
hata kama you are
you're going through something.
Ndo nasema you actually
then you
word ni bad behavior.
Because
there's no amount of you going through something that cannot
make you to
acknowledge my wins ama be happy in a certain situation. Because hata ndo nasema if you're going through something, mimi kwanza, let me say, if I'm like in the downs and downs, and then one of you tells me, oh, by the way, I've gotten this, I'm going to Nini. That will take me out of that bad whatever, and I'll be like, oh, you might got something good is happening. So it should be like, at least something good is happening, and it should get me out from that negative space to upward. So uwezi niambia ati because you're going through something, when I tell you something, you will be like, go silent. Not even a congratulations. Like, well, it doesn't even make sense.
And you know, most of the things that we share are things that our friends know we have been wanting for the longest time.
We've even been praying about it together.
You know, so for the fact that her response, it's an issue. Like
it's an issue. Like, why you not?
Typical
You
jealous.
can't say you're going through something. No matter kama umefanyiwa sijui nini. No.
Mimi niko na swali. In the case of you're going through something and something happened to me, like something good happened to me. If I decide to keep it, because I honestly feel like I don't want to. You're going through something you've told me.
So I don't want to share my joys.
And not like I don't want to share my joy. Me either like I know you're going through something. Like sasa
You want to be sensitive to
I'm trying to be
situation.
sensitive to your situation up until ujitoe or maybe utoke. I can share. Is that me giving you grace or is it a good thing? Justaki pia ati ni gatekeeper alafu ukuje uniambia ati mbona hukuniambia then like you know you are going through something, so I didn't want to feel like I'm going to be insensitive to you. Am I being considerate or am I being selfish?
It's a dance.
Because okay, personally to me I'll be offended if you don't tell me because I was going through something so you did not tell me, and then maybe si venye tu amesema mumekuwa friends for quite some time. We've been friends for 2 years. I know what you are praying for. I know what you are looking for in your life. Then maybe niko down at that time. Then that something has happened for you. Let's say you are actually later moving, umepata job out of the country. You've not told me. So na kushtukia huko. Then when they didn't tell you because you are going to, maybe that will offend me. I'm like,
that's
you just
in a
situation,
like let's say for example, we've both been wanting kids, right? Then you happen to fall pregnant first before me, then you have a miscarriage. Then me, I get pregnant and almost the same time that you've not actually I've just fallen pregnant actually the same time
with your miscarriage.
Do you feel, is it something that I could come and tell you, you come and tell me now me I have a miscarriage, you now you're fallen pregnant, do you think
that is actually that is what
perfect example.
So
do you think like that is something that you will come to tell me or you'll be sensitive to the fact that she has miscarried and
what
are we doing now?
It's because like as much as I would want to tell you, unajua kuna ile leverage I know Sifuna. So most likely she will react this way because the intensity of the situation it's not the same as yenye nitakupea nikuambie. But sasa ya kwenda abroad atunione huko, mimi utajump, that is valid. But sasa kama hii miscarriage uko tu
basi ndo nasema at the end of the day bottom line ni mentality na timing. So kama tuseme history ya mimba ndo nasema in my mind mentality yangu ni I want all of us to win. Yes, ama tulikuwa wote tunataka tukue na mimba kwa wanne. I'll be like I want all of us to get pregnant.
But it may happen for you.
It may happen for you, it hasn't happened for me. So point yangu ya kwanza ni mental space yako, do you want to be the first one to get pregnant? Au wengine wakuje after you? Ama you want whoever will come first, I'll be happy for them. That is one. Iki happen kwake wa kwanza, I'll be still glad. But when unasema timing, woman miscarriage sahi nimepata mimba ni 9 months. I will not come at the same time you miscarry, you're in the hospital, you're crying, you're going through. Ati nakuja kama unajua hata mimi pia niko na mimba. That's not being sensitive. Like I'll be very cautious on when am I going to share this news, because of course pia yeye hata takati hide the fact that I'm pregnant for nimeenda kuzaa huko na sikianga by the sifua niza hiyo itafuata why she hide kama yeye pia nikimuongelesha atatoka. So point ni timing, siwezi kuja compare the news time yenye sasa yeye ndio ime happen immediately, but at some point I will share the news. So ndio hiyo mentality yako iko wapi?
Kuna nyingine kusema ni I feel pia ni how you deliver the message.
Yes.
Juu kuna message unaweza deliver ni kama you're rubbing salt on a wound.
Yes.
So how you delivering a message? Ni kama nyinyi wote mnatafuta kitu, then nikipata mbele yako ni make it seem I was more qualified. Mimi niko na connections, I was better. I mean, ulikuwa second choice. Like kupata because uko na challenges in your fertility and everything. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's how we deliver things.
But that's how we deliver.
In a rubbing different way.
Juu unapata kuna mtu atakuja kwambia maybe ni zile family planning ulikuwa unatumia kupata. Unajua as in like
exactly.
You should have family planning got to do with me getting pregnant now. So I still go
through the same thing, then maybe me gets rejected or get accepted. Venye Sifua anasema isikwe from a point at Timindo wa kwanza. It can point from learning from Vanessa. What did
you do differently?
That mbona mimi sikupata hii, but sasa if you come from a point at sasa ni rubbing salt.
Ama niseme hata Vanessa anajuana na sijui nani ndio alipata. Like it shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be that way.
Okay. Nice. On to the next red flag.
Okay, jealousy of course ndio the mother.
The mother of what?
No, let's
now to the kids. And I think they correlate in a way. So mine is more on the boundaries that we have as we are individual people at some like at the end of the day we're individual people. We believe in different things. We have different like we think differently. So maybe my boundary is when I come to you with something, I wouldn't want you to go spilling out. Najua kuna tu watu wanakujenga una open up to someone alafu inakuwa like a gossip sasa. Ni gossip too for the world to hear. So like nikikuja kwako na something confidence because okay mimi boundary yangu ni I have a right to my privacy and me to be vulnerable enough to come to you, it means kuna venye ninakuvalue, ninakutrust, and then sasa najua tu information nimeambia tu Vanessa. And then on a random day kwa sababu sasa hivi tuko kwaya pamoja si ndio, on a random day nasikia tu kuna voice fulani wa base anakuja ananiambia by the way Sifu nasikia nini. I'm like
that's a red flag.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So that is a red flag to me. Like I'm like I can't trust you with anything because why are you ranting? I'm not going about telling people my business. And I don't okay, sorry. I don't care scratch that. I don't care about that person. Ama ni mtu hata sijawahi consider like to have that information. So we respect each other's boundaries. When you cross a boundary that I have set, and on that note, you should communicate your boundaries.
Thank you.
To your friends so that usi get offended alienda kafanya huku mwambia like this ifendi story yangu ikienda na maybe yeye alienda ka confide maybe nani tutasaidia just if you wanna go through this now you don't like it. So communicate your boundaries. Then when someone crosses that, then that can be a red flag.
And another question.
Tumewashwa na
About communicate, you can add, they need to understand.
Yes, comprehension is important.
Yeah. Just a random question here, boundaries. What happens when someone like now crosses your boundary? Do you cut them off like automatically, like no forgiveness, no need, this is done.
They're done.
Ama do you have peer boundaries zenye ziko na levels? Like hii ukifika done. Hii we can talk about it. Hii we can, so is it like with boundaries, what restrictions do you have
for your boundaries?
Like is it completely cut off? Ama there's second chance kind of thing. When it comes to friendship, mama,
me feel like the second chance juu kuna vitu hata si boundary, it's a principle.
It's a
Kuna vitu
principle.
zenye mimi venye
so there's a
nimeelewa
thin line between
yeah,
the
there's a thin
boundary
line
and the
and a principle. Kuna vitu zenye mimi nimelelewa hivi and this is the way I behave and if you do this I'm sorry. Like we are not hatuko similar like wanna believe in this, it's okay. Tunaweza kuwa acquaintances. Let's not be friends. We can be people who know each other. Kusema ukweli, how you do this, it doesn't line with me. Na kuna vitu zingine of course ninaweza compromise. Ni kama ile yenyewe we have different opinions. Sifo nafikiria hivi, mimi nafikiria hivi. We can agree but kuna zingine honestly I'm sorry. This is me, this is you. Hata tubaki wote tunajua. I can't jupeni notice kuna watu wenyewe mtu anakukasirikia juu ya boundary ya mimake na hajui hiyo ni principle yako. Sijui kama unanielewa.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ama do you guys understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Do you understand what she's saying?
I make sense.
Ni kama we acha nitumie example ya yenye itawafanya understand easily. Another statement, hii ni boundary yako but mimi siwezi kufanya hivyo. To me it's a boundary.
To me it's a boundary but to you it's not a big deal.
To you it's not mimi naweza but to me so wewe usikasirike because it's a boundary to you but unajua pia ile vitu sometimes inafanya
I guess
friendship high
And one and what tunasema communicate your boundary.
yeah communicate your boundary
It's okay.
Yeah.
But sasa kuna when you say there's a difference between a boundary and a principle.
A boundary.
Though like okay, I don't know if this example will make
ni kama
sense.
mpatane na friends wenyewe yeah mimi kupati hadi 10 pm but kwa mimi venye nimelelewa mimi si
Wewe unaweza by J by C by C kwa kwani
na
unanikato juicy
nikato tulisi toka club by 10 but venye mimi nimelelewa zizonga nimeenda watu
tunasema hapo sasa ni more of tunasemanga friendship iko na compromise na understanding each other. So okay, kuna vitu zingine sasa surely ati kukua entertainment haifai kukua boundary. Hata kuna zile vitu zenyewe.
But kuna mtu mwingine venye nimelelewa hii ni maji na hii ni mafuta.
So how hawezi gel at any
haiwezi tujuane
weka tuko kando. By the hiyo sasa kwangu wacha tu kila mtu ishi maisha yake. We can't be friends because if you can't understand the things that zinanitai and I have no control over them. Then sasa utanijamia kila siku. Si basi kila mtu ishi maisha yake.
Na pia kuna mwingine as much as yeye hatukangi 10 yeye anaweza compromise.
Ana compromise.
Lakini sasa like anaweza find a way
to anawaka na
hata ama 9 anaweza try away but kuna mwingine kama ni 6 wewe kama unataka kukaa
because kama like unaweza kwa kama sasa mimi tuseme mimi naweza kaa nje mimi kwa 10 wewe uko na cafe 6 I can compromise the fact that for me to hang out with you I will find activities that happen before 6. Now that one we can be very good friends and we continue sitawahi taka kuweka in a situation where you have to be out by after 6 and then inakuletea shida afterwards but yet cast on stone ati kama uwezi kuapo weka then we can't be friends.
And also, I had another point. Not that Sifu is saying she wouldn't appreciate if you share with me something, then I share with someone else. Guys, do men apply to this bracket? Does your man apply to this bracket? Because I feel kuna kitu naweza kwambia, then your man will know about it. Okay, does your man fall into this bracket here? Will you mind if I tell you something and I share with my man? Now this is not my friend. Do men does your partner apply kwa hiyo bracket ya don't share? Kama nilikwambia it's between me and you. Ningependa tu moja kila mtu ajue.
Mimi naweza sema in a situation whereby unajua wewe na partner wako mko na a relationship. As much as tuseme tu sleep mwambie. Kwa tuna ile hopes za ukimwambia hata isiwahi kuja isiati. Kwanza wewe sasa kuna so you're bashing me because of something you're being told. Because you never know. Maybe inaweza kuwa something. Maybe if in a case scenario where tumekosana, alafu your man decides to use it against me. Unaomba tu Mungu, unaweza share but ushare as a sixth persona. Hata isikuwa ati nini na asiambiane hata yeye asikuwe mtu wa kweli.
Yep.
But okay, for me, okay, Musema, of course, when you have a relationship with your man, you talk about things, and to your man, you might be sharing like, I'm concerned about Velma, she's going through these things, but it's rare that you'll find, because your man, si rafiki yangu, but you would never find that man ako like ati ameenda kuzungumza ati unajua Vanessa ule bestia bibi yangu. It's very nil. Like, so that's why unapata if you talk to your man about it, it's rare takuja anini. Point yangu ilikuwa more of you now making it like a gossip kind of thing to go and now discuss with other people who are irrelevant to me, and then wanakuja wananini. Your man is your personal person, and you can share ile, of course, see that you unaenda mnaingia unaweza kusema Vanessa is good, because I've been there ile point yenye I feel like Vanessa is going through this. Kwanza most of the time nothing, then they'll be like watakusaidia kwa offer solution ama nini, because at the end of the day you will share something yenye nakusumbua to me, pia mimi itanisumbua, so I would want to offer solution to you if it's on a positive note. I don't see this. Why not? Point yangu ni like sasa mnaenda sasa mmesimama mmekaa into groups, alafu kwanza umeenda umetafuta ule muda wa hiyo
mtu mwenye unajua huyu
itaenda yeye yani ni kama moto hivi kwa nyasi imekauka, itaenda usikie hata mtu wa boda boda na kwambia bwana nilisikia ulikuwa na it shouldn't be like that.
For me, like based on your question, I have a whole different trajectory of it. It can be out of the topic, but me what I can say is you should also mind what you tell your person
about your friends.
Yeah, because kuna vitu unaweza your man view your friend in a very bad way, very bad.
Ama akwe like very bad friends hata wewe
because
like don't just yap about it,
because kuna nayo like other the fact that sisi like now here we are friends, but there are things that we have in common. So remember here, as you think you are chomearing your friends,
there's a reason why
show me your friends.
You might be having the same time.
Ndio maana niko nasema in a positive like showing concern about something and so getting solutions, it's different than me kwenda kusema ati
anafanya hivi.
Of course, now why you if you're not
you might be having the same behavior.
Like I think this is a caution to everyone watching, even maybe us. Don't chomea your friends to your man, because let me tell you, there will be a time that man will show you shit again
and go to that
and you will go back to you will want your friend to come and defend you and who umechoma. Now this man can't even listen to your friend. Me, I want when I have issues with my man, let's say for example, and I'm calling my friends to talk to this man. This man tenses, you know, because
unajua marafiki wako ni
on high regard to whatever they say.
Like, hey, umeita huyu.
Yeah, like umeita huyu, and you've been saying, so guys, like let's just differentiate. Like, okay, no girls wakikuwa with their man. Hata kuna filter. But now, try to cover your friends. Because there's a time this guy might show you shege and you
need to fall back.
Na hata family.
Even if
familia kwa tio ni baba yangu hata waiwa.
Take family serious.
Yes. So cover your people. Then when at least issue inatokea, this man even tells, like when this man has a calling dad, I'm calling my mom, my uncle, my brother, anasikia.
Na big best friend yangu anashika.
But when akona all these negative things about these people,
it never
takes
seriously.
Yeah, like brother atakuja leo aongee jioni mchana.
Inaingia
So
draw a thin line between what you say and what you don't.
Anyway, Velma, let's do your red flag now.
Yeah, my red flag is toxic positivity. And inanifanyanga niulize mtu, are you human? Like, are you love to this?
Can positivity be toxic?
It can be toxic.
Too much of it.
Too much of it.
Everything too
Tell
much
us.
poisonous.
It's toxic. It's very toxic. Kuna kitu naweza kuambia, mimi kenye naweza sema ni every feelings are valid. As as much as insista naweza kuwa na feel hivi, na me I have a different opinion, me I won't be scared to raise an opinion, but still dismiss venye I may feel, because people are sensitive in different ways. So I can't be sharing what I'm going through. Na wewe kila saa uko zile, it's not that bad. Like you never take, you're over positive. Are you human? Are you alien? Like when ni nani? You're always numb to what people are feeling. So for me that's a very big red flag. At some point hata wewe inafaa kuona vulnerability yako. I can't be with friends who are God.
Exactly.
Too much
of something is poisonous. Like when we on earth together, who with equal to, you're always in friendship. Me appreciate emotions now, vulnerability.
Let me see your
Let me see your dirty opinion. Let me see your
by the hakuna tu mtu ako ati ako positive 24/7, because kuna tu time utakuwa pale chini and at least you want someone to understand the fact that niko hapa chini, nielewe niko hapa chini. Si ati kila saa wewe sasa una complain na kwenu mko na hii una complain na uko na wazazi wengine una complain like isikwe now you're comparing but the situations are different. You can be having, let me just use, you can be having maybe two parents and everything you've been given in your life, and then kuna maybe huyo mwenye hana parent ni mmoja nini, unaweza pata huyu mwenye akona tu ame experience so much than worse things than wewe mwenye uko na parent mmoja ume experience. Like you cannot compare situations ati hata unaongea hivyo na kuna watu hawana wazazi, unaongea hivyo na I don't downplay someone's feelings. So hiyo kuonyesha kwati kila saa una compare ati lazima ati ufikirie una positive like ati every time I'm down I should think about kuna mwenye niko na chakula na kuna mwenye hana. No,
because pia tunaambiwanga in prayer ukiomba na venye mtu anaomba thank you God for life, asante mwenyenyesha siku ya leo, God there other sita kuamka. It's very wrong to pray like that. Hivyo kuna wengine hata in friendship it's so bad to kufanya mtu afeel, because wewe hujui intensity, why am I feeling this? To you it might not be something, but don't usikuwa unafanya mtu aone ni kama what you feel
is not.
Kuna gani na
a lot of us
wanalala njaa. Sijui kuna wengine hata wana wazazi wa kuwa don't make usiasifeel hawataki more ati wabaki in the situation because there are people who are suffering. There is no need for suffering. There is no glory in suffering.
So maybe I can add on to what Velma has said, and that's what my red flag. So for your toxic positivity is dismissing someone's feelings. Siwezi kuwa nakwambia ati yaki nimeumia mguu alafu unaanza kuniambia ati kaya hata unajua hata mimi kuna siku niliruka nika scratch. Like honestly, let me tell you something. Just listen to me. Maybe I might need just a listening ear. Ama maybe somebody to comfort me. Ama tu ni hug. Unikwambia, but don't make me feel as if I'm coming to you and you're trying to
make it a nice
to dismean ama to my feelings. Like just let me feel my feelings. Let me be vulnerable. Don't make me feel as if I was so wrong to come to you. Like I did a very huge mistake to come and tell you this. Because at the end of the day, nilikuja kwako in confining, in friends, because of the relationship that we have, hivyo. Now my red flag is, which is very self-explanatory, lack of accountability. Mimi hata sita explain, ni hiyo tu, lack of accountability. Like, take it. Ukiambiwa kitu na unajua, like honestly hata wewe mwenyewe, we are grown ups, we understand, we have learned. Tumesoma kutoka baby class to campus, we are now working. Ukiambiwa kitu and honestly hata wewe mwenyewe unaona umefanya, take it. Kula meza
take accountability.
Change. Utovu wa nidhamu ni kitu mbaya sana.
Utovu wa nidhamu. No excuse at all.
Because the minute you tolerate bad behavior, miskatai, people go through things. But I feel like unapea huyu mtu opportunity and not to be accountable for their actions. It's always, oh, you are depressed. It's always, oh, you're going through something. I mean, kuna watu go through things. Who isn't going through things?
Everyone is going
through things, but you can't be constantly doing things and blaming. Take accountability for your actions.
Yeah, when you do something wrong, apologize. acknowledge your mistakes. Don't try your mistakes to someone
someone else.
I did this because
Because
it's
of
reality.
because of this and this.
Change
or perish.
Change.
So, have you ever encountered friends who are self-centered? Like, okay, that's another big red flag.
Big red flag.
Like, it's always about you. It's always about you. When you're going through something, we must run to you.
Everything must stop.
Everything must stop. It's you. But now, when it's on the reverse, there's no like
You don't care.
reciprocal. Like when you come sawa, ni kama tu by this na correlate ni dismiss, dismiss zako but zangu nataka uwe act with urgency nini and then people would tend to your bad behavior to tend to say I'm not this type of person, or I don't like calling, I like texting. But you like calling you and then sasa and wewe utashinda ukimjulia hali, utampigia ukwaje kwa house work, house nini, utamtext ufanye nini, but yeye like hata ukiangalia WhatsApp yako maybe ama text chats unaona tu ni wewe, you are the only you're all constantly initiating things but yeye hajawahi initiate. So how do you like handle that? Because me hey
To breathe.
Let's breathe. Take a minute and reflect. Take a minute and reflect on the choices that you have been making.
because those people tend to make you feel like you're the problem. But I'm like, how am I a problem? Yes. How am I a problem if it's a two-way thing. In every relationship ni two-way. How you immerse yourself ndo energy unanipendo energy nakupatia. But sasa mimi constantly energy yangu at 100 towards you, but yako ni 10, leo ni 5, leo ni 10, leo ni 15. Like I constantly have to be like, hey, kwani umenyamaza? Mbona umenyamaza?
Now sasa how the friends like with frequent mood swings. You don't know.
Thank you.
Where they are.
I feel like you
Where they lie.
What do you mean you're my friend but that you unaogopa? Wewe wacha nisikuongeleshe.
Wacha nisikuongeleshe kwa sijui leo nitapata.
Leo sijui I feel like what is the reason? What is the reason?
Like honestly, for me,
My Shayla.
for me, I always say, I really don't want to be walking on eggshells.
Thank you.
Around you.
Yeah, with someone that I really want in my life. Like, as much as, you see lava girls, dust, we just see, what we do is we see the potential of you.
The best in people.
Yeah, we see the best in people, in friendship, in relationships, even in family. But sasa uko zile za, every time you're walking on eggshells, uko tu zile za, niguze nisiguze. Nikiguze tu hivi saa zile
Wewe ukaza tu sijui kama leo
atakuwa mzuri. Alafu
You mean you guys are out here being afraid of your friends?
That's a true meaning.
By then you utapata kwa mood gani hiyo day.
alafu pia penye tulikuwa tunasema like friendships or like how we are right now or how we live as friends right now, we've learned from other
friendships, previous
other
friendships.
friendships. You get? So uko zile za pia like unaogopa. Kuna hiyo sijui kama inakuanga a traumatic response ile yenye maybe ni ile tu pure intentions maybe wewe tuko but sasa tu unaogopa mtu a react kama venye mwingine react. So that is an overthinking aspect. But pia like we need to, everyone needs to understand their friends. And as much as you want me to understand you, understand me also. Because it's a two-way traffic. Venye tumesema it's a two-way traffic. Hauwezi kuwa unaniambia ati ni mimi ndo ninakupigia, ni mimi ndo ninakutext, ni mimi nakuambia hivi. Alafu nipate tena you are challenging umepigiana.
Men and women huko kwingine wana chat like never before.
So somebody can look like you're being, like somebody can feel like you're being desperate.
Of which you're not.
Of which you're not. You're just being you. You're just showing love. But sasa unaona like you're inafika point you're not even actually overdoing, but you're feeling like you're overdoing. Sasa unaanza ku trace back. So friends out there.
Me, actually comment on your issues if you're self-centered. Personally, I'd say it's a very big red flag.
Big. Hata ni duvet. Si fulani.
Duvet sijui ni nini. It's a very
Red
big
duvet.
red duvet. Because me na come from a point yenye
Hiyo ilikuwa imenipita. Ngoja nichetu.
I'm going to finance.
Okay, sawa.
Me na come from ile point sa I think mimi nile mtu mi si mind attention but nachukia kwa the center. Like I hate mimi nile mtu mwenye napenda if you're good in this, let me give you this. Shine. If you're good in this, but nachukia at the moment where tuko in a group but now you want to be you do everything as much as najua maybe Vanessa is good in coding. Why don't Shine? Sifu is good in marketing. Why
Yes,
Sifu
Shine.
This is good in journalism. Like nachukianga mtu mwenye now they want to do everything instead of delegating. You can't. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So personally, mimi na feel hiyo ni goal because haupei watu leverage ya kuwa their best.
Yeah.
You unafinyilia watu.
Constantly,
Such that hata introvert they can't be noticed because you literally
You are
want to.
always on your own.
You always wanna take up everything. So you need red flag.
Yeah, there's so much for everyone. Like,
There's so much for
you
everyone.
just focus on what
Yeah.
you're good at and let other people shine also.
Yo.
And also meaning your opinions. Like, unapata we are discussing. This is a discussion, right? Unasema, tuseme mimi for example, niseme lack of accountability. Niambia, hata sio hivyo ni lack of. So I'm like, wewe hata kenye unatry kusema it's the same thing that I'm saying but you're just trying to add spice.
Ama kudifress. Ikae imevalishwa nguo.
Imevalishwa nguo, imepakwa makeup. Like, let's give each other space, yeah, to showcase at us like we are using our brains at the end of the day. Yours is being used but you're overworking it. Relax, there's brain damage by the
Kuna wengine
utagonje.
Takupa vibaya.
Yeah. So, you know, self-centeredness, in friendship is, you see how we are already, like, what we just say, we are creating our own happiness. Why would you be around somebody who is
Constantly diminishing your shine.
Uteswe na mtu na uteswe na mtu wako self-centered. Don't you think about yourself?
That's also the thing.
But that also brings us to a point Vanessa had brought earlier, but I don't think we answered it vizuri. Like, okay, in such situations, now that you've experienced, do you cut that person off immediately and be like, I'm moving on with my life? Ama there's room ile ya ati, okay, wacha tuongelele tuone kama itanini. Do you stop being friends? Do you, like, what do you do after that? Okay, usha realize ako self-centered. Ako na moods.
Ignore.
Honestly, I think that's the end.
Ignore and not raise it. Ama ignore and keep on complaining.
I think need just at a point itabidi cut off kitu because I feel like some behaviors the victim will make you the victim. I might raise it up but that person is likely to turn the situation. Sasa ndio ikae. Sasa exactly.
For me, ignoring, it's not like ati nakwambia ati I'm ignoring, okay, maybe venye nimeweka inakaa ni kama ati I'm giving the person the leverage to be self-centered. Hapana. Ni ile if you, okay, maybe now we're in the friendship situation. Sasa nimejua mtu ni self-centered. I will tell you. But sasa kama ni mtu ati ninaona ni ignorant. You see, if you ever notice hapa mimi ukiona mtu anatry kukudemean but you don't have a relationship with them, like unaona tu vile una ignore. Unaona sasa hata wewe tukiweza mwa sahi huyu anaongea then you just not ignoring in a bad way but ile like watch afanye kile ataona like nobody is paying attention to me. So tayari ataanza ku notice zile za ama tu cut off, enda kama ushamuongelesha na
Niona acheni okay, for me, I'm a person who has second chances. So maybe something has happened once. Like, you know, time nime notice like ama umenikosea, something has happened, umecross a boundary that I've set, ama na nimekuambia and you've done that. I would want to know why. Like, why did you do that? Ama what was the reason for this? Then atakuwa like akitake accountability, oh, I'm sorry, I did this. Nini? Ni sawa, we'll continue. Nita forgive that once and but now you do it again.
Again
And again.
So
now that one I will not like maybe I just take a step. Like you'll notice I won't put the energy. I will withdraw completely. and I'll let you do you, na mimi do me, and then when we meet, sasa we'll talk when any, but the bond that was there would not be
Itakuwa
the
bala
same.
wazi.
But if kuna wale wenye itafika point I'll just cut you off, like uta notice tu wewe, it's an act. I used to call you, nowadays I don't. I used to hang out with you, nowadays I don't. Ama nini, like I'll cut, hata nitakublock at some point. I block people by the way. I block.
You're a blocker.
I'm a
No
blocker.
one is above blocking.
And I won't block you at in a first instance. Inakwanga venye tu tulikuwa tunasema unaweza unatokaga tu on your way out. Itafika tu point tutashtukianga tu uone hata hiyo status. But yeah, it's a process for me. It won't like be cut at onset.
Yeah, because okay, me as I say, to me, friendship inakwanga more closer than easy romantic relationships.
Yes.
Because with friendships, you don't expect betrayal, you don't expect sadness. But when you date someone, you expect like this itaisha, ama nini. But with friendships, we go into friendships thinking they will last for a lifetime. So when easy betrayals happens, ama nini, like they tend to hurt really
it's
bad.
the most painful, to be honest.
Most painful. Anyway, guys, as you've seen, if we are to talk about red flags, we can
stay
talk
here
for hours and hours and hours. But as we are about to wrap up the issue of red flags, now to move on to green flags, I have like a challenge to the ladies around your question. Now as we have spoken about red flags other people. Now as us ourselves, what are your red flags? Like let us be like red flags. Let us be example. I know you have noticed also you in relationship
you have
these things that peer where you carry.
Yeah.
Like, what is your red flag? What are like how are you trying to like to navigate like kuiacha like hiyo, because I know everyone has a red flag and a bebanga. So what is it? How are you handling it? Have you managed to move past that red flag?
It's getting
deep. You're still in
resident guest.
I didn't sign up for this. This was not part of the document.
Amenifanya niji.
But then it's good to self-reflect.
Tujiangalie. Tuko babaya hata kuliko jana. Halifiki dawa.
Tuko kwa tita
anyway, so anyone can feel free to dive in. This is like a moment of vulnerability now. So anyone who is ready can do the deep dive to the deep sea, but never to float up again. Yeah.
Okay, mimi sijui kama nitasema yangu. Okay.
Sasa
nikae
you
like nataka kuiweka ile sijui kama nitaisema kama hii ni red flag ama it's a concern that I have noted from myself for myself. I hate confrontation. So, like I hate confronting, like people are in a confrontation situation with someone. But sasa, me not liking confrontation has contributed to me going through the things that I've been going through. So, sijui kama hiyo ni red flag. Okay, tunaweza anzia kwa I'm fueling.
Okay, because kuna mtu anataka hiyo let's
because vitu zingine unafanya but ukilekata tu unapea excuse ya bad behavior.
Napeana excuse ya bad behavior. Sasa niko zileza unaweza kuwa unaniwekea mayai na mimi niko na allergy ya mayai but juu
utanyamaza tu. Mimi
ile huyu anapika mayai na ninaona tu na mimi sipendi mayai. Sasa akozileza wacha nipike mayai kule bado like mimi sitaki. Mbona utaki kukula mayai? So unaona tuanze back and forth ati kwani upendi so anirushie kitu yenye niko zile za maybe that wasn't my intention. My intention of not eating. Mbona nimeongea example? My intentions for not eating eggs is not because at maybe unapikanga vibaya ama because that is not neither to maybe niko na allergic reaction.
So have you found a solution or you're still in limbo?
I'm not in limbo. Of late I've been trying to talk about
To
my
confront your
feelings, to
feelings.
confront. But sasa ukianza kusema ati
We saw that you're doing good.
So still
You're
it's a
doing
dance.
well.
I'm doing
It's a
well.
dance, but you're making progress.
You're
I'm
making
doing-
progress.
Mnipigie makofi na huko station.
At least
Yeah,
you
so-
confronted an issue and you were
Madam,
able to say,
Madam Host.
For me, I think whether this is a red flag, I feel like ni red flag na pia si red flag anyway. But let me share. I feel like overprotection. Sijui kani kujipenda sana, cause I feel like sometimes siji allowing you to go through things because I overprotect myself. Naweza ona kitu from afar hata before even you feel like
Ushamtoka.
exactly yeah. Nisha like ni mimi yule mtu mwenyewe maybe ni kuji overprotect ama I don't trust myself to go through certain situation. So the minute tu nimeona like kama kutambi before kafike red
Ushatoka.
so yeah no I think kitu nishaongea na Vanessa nakuwa naniambia like sometimes allow yourself to go through the
Through these
process
things,
because kila kitu inaanzanga bad ita turn out bad sometimes it's part of
Yeah, it's a journey.
the process. Si lazima sasa na encourage mtu let red flags
scratch that.
Maybe hata vitu zenye a normal person anafai kutorana away, I will just be like this is not for me. This is kutia hii. Hata nijitema mapema. So I think I'm learning more to kuwa more, is it more patient? Like si kujiondoa. Some things require you to go through it. Yeah, before you see the final result, some things zinakutaka you go through it so that ukwe over it. So hiyo ndio kitu na learn over time. Si kila kitu unafai tu kukua unajitoa at the start before. Sometimes be patient, you don't know what it holds. So I think hiyo nimekuwa red flag yangu kujitoa tu mapema before ni hata before ni don't take this step.
Hey. Mine, I think, ni expectation. Like, I feel like I do so much for people. And then kuna time like you expect them to reciprocate that grace and not communicating that. So unapata niko na expectation fulani niko like umseni na kwa nimemweka hapa at 100. So that's why unapata I experience a lot of one-sided things. Yes, because mimi nimekuweka at a pedestal, nimekuweka hapa. And then maybe wewe umeniweka hapa na sijui. So I'm trying to be like pia wewe niweke hapa juu. So I think expectation yangu inakuwa so high on people, but I came to realize that na hiyo self-reflection yangu, then I was like, not everyone is Sifuna, you know. And I'm not going to change Sifuna because not everyone is not Sifuna. Because nilikuwa like I should stop because okay, I'm a gifter. I'm a gifter. Like my love language is gifting and quality time and presence, hizo vitu, acts of service. So unapata mimi I'll gift, I'll do these things, I'll show up for you, I'll do these things, and then maybe unapata mtu on the other end hatafanya hivyo because maybe love language yake tofauti or but sasa mimi juu niko hivyo mbona nifanye mbona so nikakuja nikasema mpaka nikaanza kujiambia I'll stop doing these things for people. But when I self reflect I was like no, that is not me Sifuna, I need a gift. And sasa nowadays nimekuwa zile za I'm like I'll do the things that make me happy. I won't expect you to do them for me. I'll do them for myself. So if you don't show up, it's fine. I'll sitakuwa na ile hasira ati nani hata show up for me. Nita address it, yes, I'm like concerned mbona kushow up, but I won't take it to heart level. Nitalia kama kitambo, I'm like I hate them, they don't care about me. But yeah, I think that was my red flag, like putting so much expectations on other people and trying to change myself to fit to other people's needs. But once I communicate to you and you don't take it to heart, that's when I now decide my course of action. But the things that make me happy, I do them for myself. Yeah.
Okay, that's been a lot. But for me, I think it's the opposite of Sifu's. Like, I don't expect anything from anyone. So you shouldn't expect anything
From
from me. So that is like my biggest red flag. Me, I'm the most emotional person, and at the same time and length, I hate showing emotions. So when emotions are involved, I withdraw because I don't know how to approach the situation. That's why in most of my like previous friendships, like I don't expect anything. So you shouldn't also expect
anything from me.
Anything, but not to say that I don't accord. I never used to accord my friends respect, love, all that was there. But there's this part, like now expecting something. Like I'm used to, if I'm going through something, I deal with it myself. So I can go back to, I think it was 2023. Yeah, 2023, my dad had an accident. So for me, I didn't expect these guys to be there. I was like, this is my dad, he's gotten into an accident, it's my issue. But these guys were there, so it was really overwhelming for me because I was never,
not used to this.
I am not used to it. Not to say that when my friend has a problem, I won't be there. I will be there, but it's not conscious.
Whether they're there or not, it will not be like a problem.
Yeah, it has never been conscious with me, which I think is a red flag because I need to at least connect with people peer your emotion. Like I need peer your empathy from people which have been given.
Exactly.
But nimekuwa na a block here. Like mi sitaki hiyo, like I feel like ni kama ni huruma. Like
sitaki uoye.
Sitaki uoye. Because like I've got this like inaweza
Ni sawa guys.
Like I'm jaka. Chojo. Yeah, chojo. Like okay, at some point, not to say that hainiwashangi, but inaniwasha, but I don't. It's not a priority. Like by that one nafaa kuja to my dad is sick, but hajakuja.
Mbona hajakuja? But sasa hautashindia hapo.
And so it's something that I'm trying to learn and now accept help from now my friends, like
and
embrace your help and their presence and everything.
Yeah, so that is my red flag, which I'm working. It's a work in progress. But
at least now you can get
but at least now, at least cuisine is like I get emotional.
And but it's work in progress.
It's work in progress. So guys, let's move on to the next session. Yeah, green flags, which might be almost the opposites of
the red flags we talked about.
Tunaanza na Mama Green.
Mama Green, the lady in green.
So
Green all the way.
So take us away.
For me, mainly, it's just about reciprocation, like matching energy, and also having a lot of things in common. Like if we have a lot of things in common, I feel like we'll vibe well, we'll gel well, and I think that's what we have here. Like it's been 2 years, we've never had like a, cause we tend to listen to each other, we tend to know what someone else is going through without even them saying, because tumeshazoea your characters, your nini. So when we see like something is off, you can tell like, hey, Vanessa iko sawa by the leo. So I feel like it's 80% of having something in common and matching energy for me.
Consideration for me is also a green flag. And also in our friendship setup, I like how whenever there is something, we address it from a point of love, not even from a point of malice. Maybe it's something that there are situations whereby you can address someone, but you feel like, hi Kwani, what happened? Like this is not coming from a good place. Like it's not like, okay, not like it's not coming from a good place, but it has like a negative intention behind it. That is not the case of us. We tend to talk, we address issues, we have issues. We always, no relationship is a smooth ride, but we get to talk about it. We get to see other people's, like someone else's point of view. I see your point of view, and that is where we get the aspect of accountability and consideration.
Yes.
You consider this situation this way, and probably I didn't see the meaning of it, but we've talked about it and you change. Because you can listen, but you can hear me, but you cannot listen to me. Those are two different things. So if you change, you can take both listening and hearing into one.
For me, I'd say one of my biggest green flag in friendship is my friends who respects my other friends. Because I'm not your only friend, like literally. So, unaweza pata I have an event and being able to invite other friends and you being able to accommodate them, like my friends being able to
feel comfortable to even talk to you
and talk to me. And so sikweni kama since they my better like yeah, something like that. So I really appreciate you. Jukutakuwa na obviously since ni friends, I don't think maybe 90% of the time tutakuwa hivi pamoja. Maybe kuna times yenye itabidi maybe we introduce as much as dynamic be different. I feel like if the friendship is if the respect is there, it's more easier. Kuliko sasa uki-invite your other friend inakaa ni kama your friends are being pushed away. Yeah. Let me give you another point. Let me expand on Sifan, you mentioned the point, friends who share similar values and interests.
Yes.
Me, I really appreciate that because I feel, just imagine, I don't mind pia my friends wakikuwa na a different opinion, but similarity yetu isikuwe yenye tuko similar hadi sasa tuna compete like we are too similar. Tukifanya hii sasa ni comparison na pia tusikuwe so different that tuna conflictiana like sasa we are different people, but ni easier tukishare the same values na interests na sisi wote tuko on the same page such that mimi napenda hii pia una
so like hanging out is easier, doing things is easier.
I can consult you, either ni guide, do this and do this. So I feel like sharing similar, but sasa pia as my friend have a mind of your own.
Yes.
Isikuwa pia friendship yenyewe sasa ni akili yangu like wewe uweze jifikiria. Nikisema napenda hii pia wewe unapenda.
Uko like same.
Si vibaya kushare some things, but kuna point tunafikanga hadi uko like
imekuwa too much.
Like pia wewe as a friend usikuwe my yes man. Correct me nikigo wrong, usikuwe sawa kila kitu yenye me I say like it goes
ama tunaogopa kudi offense, so you like everything goes.
Okay, for me, I don't know if you have and be repeating but the green flags that I look out for are mutual support. Like I support you, you support me, you respect my boundaries. Let's say when I'm like I can't do this, I'm an indiscipline, like no, nakwanga mnyonge, like you're forcing me into just respect. This is who I am, and I can't do what you're asking me to do. Also, good communication, which should actually be my first point. We should be able to communicate in like in sync
and in real time.
In real time. When kama kuna something that is happening, we handle it there. Then kama it's a happy moment to know how to communicate. It's sad.
Yeah. I think wow. I think we've exhausted this topic. We've talked so much. So guys, right about now we want to conclude this episode unless you say you have something to say.
Okay, so what I wanted to say was like okay, maybe a parting shot is the line, there's a philosopher, I'm not sure I can't remember his name or something, but alisema, I am who I am because we are. At the end of the day, the people you surround yourself with are the people who will build you, build your character, build how you relate with others, build your coexistence. So when you gather around good people, you'll be a good person. Unaweza kuwa una gather around them when you are bad, you'll change. Change is a step, and that is something, that is a choice that you will make to become a good person. So yeah, and value your friendship, love people, lead with love, and may God be the center of you.
Yes.